Right on to case 5. After a quick lunch break, that lunch was delicious. Oh, I'm a new man. Oh, certified prints. What were you saying about the 100? I mean, for like teams? I think for the player auction, like I'll just put exactly, but I wonder. I guess I'm trying to think of the worst. Like I said, like someone said, like if we had an Ichiro, Otani dual auto in a teams break. Obviously, random and drafted. We're still doing the top, left, top, all that because that's a random. And there's already a random run to determine the teams. Or Matsui. But I mean, like the Angels, like if the Angels in triple threads were. Well, probably not triple, I don't know. Or in some product where like 200 or the 300, the Yankees were 300. And the Mariners or Marlins were 50. What would that be? So like 6-1. That would kind of suck. A shout out and a Mike Trout auto. Grant Gambrell. That's where I was thinking like under 100 for a team is just like one entry and then the other one's a multiple of hundreds. Like 2 to 200 is 3 entries and 3 to 400, 301 to, I don't know, might be getting too complicated. Cameron Cannon, purple. But what'll happen more often than that is it'll be a more like a big one in a. I get most products. Dual autos will have 2 good players, or triple autos with 3 good players, 3 good teams. What do you think? Gangrel auto? Yeah. Reese Hins. Yeah, that's hard to say. Then I have to have some arbitrary cutoff where it's like, on this one, I feel like this guy's the main guy and not this. What if we get a Soto and... We had that Soto and Acuna duel.
Yeah. Or Vlad and Tatis.
Acuna's better than Soto. Like, no way. Isaiah Campbell. Isaiah Campbell. Did we have him last time?
I don't... Oh, you mean in the last 10 cases?
Yeah.
We had like 1, I think, late. We did not have many, though, for sure.
Grant Gambrell. Purple.
Yeah, but then we have to go through every dual auto and like arbitrarily say which ones are...
Yeah, that
have
one's...
someone that's better and which ones don't. We gotta have hard and fast rules, pretty much.
If I make a rule like that, all there's going to be is arguments about how I can't say that guy's that much better than that guy toward the person. That'll be what happens. Yeah, the Adley one, we wouldn't get much argument on. That's 1, though. Peyton Burdick. I can't make rules that people are going to disagree on. It has to be a rule that everyone understands before the break starts, and then, That's the key. You can't understand that rule before the break starts, unless I go through the checklist every time.
And say this one's going to this guy, this one's going to
Yeah, that's
that
what
guy.
I would have to do. I'm not doing that. Victor Mesa. MLB The Show ratings.
Yeah, people don't argue about that kind of stuff at all.
Cody Hose. But also, putting in the value of the player or team, if the player is worth that much more, like the Adley situation, he has incredibly good odds he's going to get it. Of course, the other guy could get it. and then that won't matter. That just seems like the fair way. If you buy a player for some price, like, don't you get a chance at a card that has your player on it? Like, how could you do that? Sorry, you have that player, but you can't have that card.
But he's not
your
good
player
enough
on it. Yeah. You know that guy you spent your money on? He sucks. We're not even going to consider him as being an option for...
That guy who could easily end up being better than the other guy anyway.
Yeah.
Especially in draft. Like,
yeah, the problem is it's mostly going to be new releases that we break. Nunez gold. No, it's good to ask the question so we can, I'd like everyone to give their input on it.
we have actually been giving this a lot of thought the last couple days.
Been trying to figure it out. Because that Adley duel really exposed the flaw in the current rule. Andrew Vaughn. I don't think there's been a dual auto that we've ever gotten that was more lopsided than that, probably.
Well, there was the one.
Well, yeah.
No, I know.
That was random, though.
From out of the, from out of a product.
Yes. Oh, dual auto. Dual auto. Hunter Bishop. Yeah, that was the worst one ever. Nothing will be worse than that. Wasn't that random teams, though?
I don't know. I wasn't here that night. I remember that.
It definitely was random teams. It doesn't really make it that much better, I guess. But I guess the point is, like, everybody had a chance at having the
getting
A's or whatever they were. Izzy Wilson.
Yeah, he had as good a chance of getting the A's in the random as he did the Yankees.
And Blake Walston, gold shimmer. Right, but why would I just give Gunner like a better chance than the actual sold prices, though? We all win. Well, it depends on how much you paid for the Omni and Sam spots. See, it's perfect. It works.
Yeah. You guys get to decide the value. That's the...
L'Oreal. Priceless. Kelly. Yeah, I just don't want to get into rounding because it's going to give somebody... It's always going to result in somebody getting a slightly better or worse chance. And there's no reason I would do that.
Yeah, we have the technology.
Yeah, it's not that. It's a it takes a little bit of time, but not that bad. Ethan Small. I think Ethan Small has one in every case so far. That idea of the rounding for teams makes some sense to me, just because you're not really buying like a specific player on a team. You're buying all the different guys. So like, you could have a good player on a super long shot, good player on a kind of cheaper team, and then you get sort of punished again in the random that you got a really long shot name of your cheaper team. You know what I mean?
No Meanburn?
No Meanburn?
Want me to take this?
At the same time,
I'll fill it out and then bring it in.
the idea of group breaks is everyone's sharing the cost of a case, and if you paid 30% of that cost to have the case break happen and the other guy paid 5 or whatever, like, it sort of makes sense.
Sort of.
I mean, if Omni and I got a timeshare and I paid 70%, you paid 30%, I'd visit it 70% of the time and you'd visit it 30%.
Yeah. But, so, would you get the whole summer?
Well, that's different.
That's the thing.
Cameron Cannon. What do you mean that's the thing? Didn't we just have a color Cameron Cannon? Cameron Cannon's got a lot of stuff in this
purple.
10-caser. I think he has color in the other.
Didn't he have the plate?
Oh, maybe he did have the plate. Who has Cameron Cannon? Smile, you're on Cameron Cannon. John Boy. Why is the summer somehow an analogy?
Or like the better months, like a, you know.
Well, we would split those too, whatever, to the same ratio.
Yeah.
Yep. DL Hall. Yeah, we can't share it. No, we wouldn't share it. I'd never be there the same day that Omni's there.
No.
That would be sharing it. It'd be my place 70% of the year and his place 30% of the year. I'm going to want prime weather days. I get 70% of the prime weather days. This is only on team purchase breaks. Again, we're not changing the top left stuff for random and drafted. Seth Johnson. That's my thoughts. Edit Droid. I hate dual autos. Wish they didn't exist. Unless they're in the same team. Actually, these are
the same team. But at least they won't be giving us problems in the team cases and,
yeah,
you know, drafted cases or whatever.
Yes, there will be no randoms in any draft breaks because they're all same team guys, I think.
I think so too.
Teros.
That was so hard to sort in the 19 Bowman because they had those dual things that were just the inserts and they were on different teams. So if somebody's name came up first, we'd be like, is he like the other half of a card that's on a different team? Where we have to like get the inserts and
yeah. Blue Wave Auto. TJ Sycamore. TJ sick of you. No, I'm not sick of TJ Sycamore. And I know Chew's not, because he has him in this break.
Rhymes with Chew.
What's his name again in the show? God, I've done this 10 times over the last 2 years during breaks. SCCF will not. Duncan, yeah.
Duncan.
He has his handshake like ready to go. Rhymes with the Duncan. Gomez. Andrew Schultz, orange. Greg Jones refractor. Didn't we have exactly one Greg Jones refractor earlier?
I think so.
Yeah. Probably. Yeah, memory stuff is weird. Like I said, my dad is remembering things that I wouldn't think he remembered and then forgetting stuff that's happening as it's happening. It's weird.
I think my memory is very bad.
I used to feel like I was sharper at that kind of stuff, but it's
me
been
too,
worse lately.
Already. I think it's because it's not a muscle I work out at all.
Yeah, that's why I've been trying to do a crossword every night. Or two.
Like, there will be people who I don't like. If somebody comes into the store once or twice or something, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I'll be like, I don't remember.
Oh, remembering names is so
like,
hard.
Not people like Go Giants who visit us a
Yeah.
lot, or C.S. Brant who we see, but like even the National before I worked for you, you know.
Mm-hmm. You didn't
People
remember my name?
Yeah.
Gunnar Henderson.
And the woman who was there with you, the blonde,
Jules, yeah.
tall. Oh yeah, Jules. No, but like people, like customers would come up.
Toots. We call her Toots. Yeah, yeah.
You know,
awesome.
like I said, I wasn't working here either, but
Christian Javier. Oh, you did? Yeah, I hate that. There's nothing you can say when you do that. It's basically like, I don't care enough about who you are to remember your name. That's how it comes across. Even if you do like them and genuinely, like, just lost it for a moment, that's just what it's going to be. Forever it'll be, oh, you don't care enough about me to know my name. So much pressure. Pressure! Riley Green, Nick Quintana. Franchise features. Yeah, it is very disrespectful. I mean, not to the level of not paying for your auction within like 20 hours after you won it. Not that level of disrespect, but pretty close. Like maybe second. So only that. Brady McConnell, purple. By the way, John, if you're listening, that's not a shout. That's not a... I'm not calling you out. I'm talking about actual people who don't pay and never email me. And just win an auction and disappear. Cantorino. By the way, has John paid for his auction? Side note. A question. The unrelated question. People sport, yeah. There's man. What up, man? I did that a lot. Huh. I guess John's just not going to pay for his guy. That sucks. Seems odd he'd go through the trouble of trying to check out 100 times and email me about how he couldn't get it to work and then just give up. Bo Phillip. It's getting hot in here.
yeah.
It's getting hot in here. I like Marsh. Reese Hins base auto. Yeah.
Yeah, a little tough now after you've seen 5 cases of, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's-
Half
I don't
the
really know what excuse. I mean, I just said just send me PayPal. Like everyone can do that, right?
Yeah.
I don't really understand. Guess it's my fault. My website can't do it. Josh Young, blue. Well, I'll probably post another Prism basketball around the same time we did last time. Are you into Prism basketball now, UCCF? Are you converted, or you think it's silly? Bo Phillip, green auto. It's alright, Chew. Don't worry about it. I mean, I think he wants it. Like, I want him to have this guy that... I think he has, like, a couple base autos. I don't know why he can't pay. I don't know what's going on. Eric Miller green. I know, Chew's just trying to get more for his Bowman Army. Chase Strump blue paper. They got those toilets in Hawaii? Yeah, I guess there's a lot of Japanese stuff in Hawaii. A lot of Japanese people go to Hawaii. JJ Goss. Really? Oh man, that was my favorite part of Japan, is the toilets. Amazing.
I've never had any kind of elevated toilet experience.
It's awesome. Oh, I think Kevin's here.
Oh, okay.
Michael Bush.
He's down like in our corner.
He's calling me, so...
Oh.
Hold on one sec.
I could call him too, or text him.
Hey, are you outside? There shouldn't be that many. Hot wax. One is just bubbles that gently brush your bottom. Just blows nice warm soap bubbles. Shunk. Well, the only one, yeah, if if there's a cold water one and it's kind of cold outside and the water's ice cold, that one will catch you off guard. Cairo. Nunez. Is that our first Nunez? DC. Tommy Henry. Sitting on it wrong. Jermaine Jones. Yeah. I'll nag you every day to do the exercise bike. JJ Bleday. Nice, speckle. 28 of 71. I put my bike right at the top of the stairs. So like I can't even avoid looking at it. Like it's just, I'm trying to make it to where I'll have to like have just no respect for myself at all if I walk past that thing constantly. Oh, man. Yeah, we'll see. I'll probably quit after like 2 months. I don't know, though. I gotta do it. I guess my only concern is if I, go to get a blood test again. Brady McConnell. And then my numbers are like good. That's almost worse. I'm like, oh, I'm cured now. Easier to be motivated where I'm like, oh, I want to see if I can get my cholesterol and stuff down to a good range. Like there's some sort of urgency to do it. Then what happens when you do it? Then you just have to keep doing what you were doing to keep the numbers the same. It's not as motivating. Yeah. I was reading some guy there's a video I think online about a guy who had like his VO Max. What is that stuff? Like he had all these tests done before he started doing the Peloton workouts and after, and they tested strength in his legs and Oh, there's a Riley Green photo variation.
Yeah, that's the first one. I
dark gray. The border is super obvious.
Wow, nice blue day.
I want to go get all those tests. That looks like fun. Blake Walston, blue auto. Yeah. Blood A spot had nothing until, I think, last case refractor and now speckle. Walston, blue paper. NXT cases here. Let's do it. There's a lot of good first autos in the NXT this year. It's actually going to be decent. Capel. I think I'm going to post it by your wrestler style. Jared Triolo. Yeah, that helps.
Yeah.
David Fletcher. James Beard. It's weird, the exercising stuff, or just being healthy in general. It's not so much motivating that like I want to be 100 years old. It's like I want 60 to 70 to be like.
That's all I got for you. I'll have more for you in a minute.
Like I can walk. I just want to be able to walk.
Still play golf when you.
Yeah. That's a lot of weight loss. I'm not even trying to really lose weight. Zach Thompson refractor auto. Just like the commercial. Nick Lodolo, draft breakdown 250.
I'm about to have a draft breakdown.
Well, we're halfway home. Almost. Oh yeah, in your place. Oh, box topper. Box toppers. Keone to 99. Caraco. Three out of 4 if you count Wednesday. Wait, what? What is that, Android? I don't know what I said that you're responding to.
Three-quarters done with the...
Oh, 3/4 done. Nick Quintana. No, I'm not counting Wednesday. That's gone.
We're 100% done with that break.
Yeah. It's even sorted.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Toglia, refractor auto. McLaughlin. I can't believe Bowman's Best is only 2 weeks away.
I know. Is the, like, checklist and stuff up?
I don't think so.
I don't know how quick Topps does it. Or the design? Is there a sell sheet? Did you see it?
Probably. I didn't see that either, though.
Always one of my favorites.
Yeah, I love Bowman's Best.
That was one of the first ones I bought a lot of. 15 Bowman's Best. From you.
Feels like our group doesn't like Bowman's Best as much as they used to, though. Or maybe it's just because stupid price.
Yeah, I think
Price got too high.
Yeah.
Jake Agnos, orange paper. We haven't done any Bowman's Best from 18 for a long time.
No. Even in those mixers, we haven't really been using it.
Yeah, a little bit. John Rave. I remember more people being like, yeah, do that one, but don't put Bowman's Best in there. Like, more than I hear people say, like, I want to mix it with Bowman's Best. Brandon Lewis. It's a good alternative to super high-priced first Bowman's, guys, until the price gets to a point where it's not.
Yeah, like if you look at what Vlad, 16 Vlads and 17 Acuna sell for.
Ryan Garcia. Uh-oh, what did I name it as? Oh, 2 number 3s. Okay, I fixed it, I think. Brendan Malone, class of 19 to 250, insert auto. Yeah, dual autos, yay. True.
We don't do player auctions for that, though.
I guess we did last year.
Bowman's Best
That's
player
what someone said.
Oh, maybe we did. 5 cases or something? It wasn't 10 cases.
No, not 10.
Pretty sure of that.
Jimmy Lewis. All right. There was a... Yeah, I don't remember.
No, we've had 2, I think.
2 early games.
A variation and a refractor.
Let's try to stretch. Back's getting a little sore now.
Mine too.
Yeah. You were hunched over yesterday all day, too.
Yeah, I was going to say I have more mobility than you, but I was sorting yesterday and stuff, too.
All right, case 5, hit recap. Blake Walston. The Blade to 71. Cameron Cannon black. Bo Phillip green. Blake Walston blue. Sycamore blue wave. Cannon purple. McConnell purple. Toglia, Zach Thompson, Greg Jones, Cody Hose refractors. And then the base. Andrew Vaughn. Brennan Malone to 250 class of 19 auto. Ryan Garcia base auto. Yeah, Acuna. First Bowman color. Nunez gold. Josh Young blue. Not first Bowman color. First Bowman paper color. Not first Bowman color. Paper. Franchise Futures, the Tigers guys. Lodolo, draft breakdown. Riley Green, photo variation. I wonder what those go for.
Yeah, I don't know.